Well, they don't call them the faithful for nothing, Brock. Fans numbering 70,000 strong have made the trek to Santa Clara, and they're ready to cheer on their 49ers here at Levi's Stadium. Five weeks come and gone, and we're off in week 6 on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Go.
First play is to the air. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45.
Let's go now.
Play action on first down. And he can't make the hook up on the deep ball. That's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. From the gun on 3rd down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. From midfield now. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Offense up to the line fast. Still sticking with the passing game. Hits his running back. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And it brings up a San Francisco first down. Offense already looking like they're in mid-game form. They've got it down to the 32. Throwing it again here. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And that's a 49er first down.
I love throwing that first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Let's go.
Another try following the sack. It is Kupp left side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
On comes the field goal unit to try this one for the 49ers. It's a 36-yard look from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield. They'll throw on 1st. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Give now to the running back. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he works this to the 38 before going down. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Taking a big shot for the end zone. They connect on the deep shot. And he finds him in the end zone for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings finish off their opening drive. That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Simple dive up the middle. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Let's go now.
2nd and 3. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. 1st and 10 from the 41. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. He puts everything behind this one. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. The penalty erases an exciting turnover, makes it 1st and 10. Hauled in left side. And not quite a touchdown, but he's down to the 4 before going out.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. On the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
49ers 3.
Time to get the 2nd quarter going. The 49ers set up inside the red zone. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They pitch it out to him here. And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag. The flag makes this 3rd down and 10.
Let's go. 18, Pioneer.
He's dropping back to throw. Escapes the pocket. Has it in close.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches. They'll run for this. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. And they get to him just in time. That's a tackle for the stand and a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, it's almost like the defense was in the offensive huddle before the play. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run. And the reward is they get off the field.
Throwing from near his own goal line. He lofts it deep left. Big gain downfield. Into the red zone. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings keep their drive alive and reach pay dirt 1 play later. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
That one right down the middle. And the Vikings drive their lead to 11. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Back-to-back carries here. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Here we go. Cougar 19. Go.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. He's on the move. And this one is dropped and incomplete. He had the pick in his hands, couldn't hang on. It's going to be 4th down. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. Takes this in at the 25. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. Call that punt a 52-yard effort. And it's going to be Vikings football. First and 10 now from the 30. Throwing it to start this drive. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Here we go. Set. Mustang 19.
Man in motion out of the slot. 2nd and 10 now. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. That one vehemently swatted away. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Now looking to throw. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. The Vikings getting their punt team out. And this will be his first effort of the contest. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And the 49ers will go on offense. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 34. He's got a man left. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Working quickly here. To the air now on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They'll get 18 yards there. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Cut out left. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 24. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Dropping back to throw. And got his man. That's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers make it a one-score game before halftime. Kicking team on to try the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the 49ers cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. They're out and set. 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. He'll throw it. He has the first over the middle. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
Still sticking with the passing game. Able to find Chandler here. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They'll throw it again. Completed over the middle. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. New set of downs for them from the 46. He'll throw it yet again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. They are throwing it again. Completed to his running back. And he's taken down at the 30. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off a first down.
First and 10 now from the 30. Throwing it again here. And there's your man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by their rookie from Michigan.
Well, a lot of throws come in his direction, and they come out quickly. Didn't have a lot of time to step in front of them. It really takes great reactionary time, great intuition, spatial awareness to get a pick out of the slot, and he should be applauded for his efforts on that play.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. They motion the tight end over. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Here's the handoff. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Pass play on 1st and 10. Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 38 out of the play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down. Blown back gets the handoff. And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings grow the lead coming out of halftime. They're out to try and tack on the extra points. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Vikings drive their lead to 11. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback, this drive starting from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Here's a throw. Hits his running back. And he's tackled for a short gain. Offense in the hurry up here. From the 33 on 2nd down. He's got it over the middle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80. Set.
From midfield now. Complete out to the right side. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Here's a handoff up the gut. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. From the 27. Cut near the goal line. He has the San Francisco touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Now they'll throw out of the gun. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. They just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
They'll throw on third and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down. Minnesota lined up in punt formation. Got 46 on his first punch, and this one's pushing a little more distance. Fair catch made here at the 30-yard line. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And it's going to be their football coming up. First and 10 now from the 30.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win, and there aren't a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down, but instead the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy, and their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on the third and short.
Battle coming up on third and inches. They give it to him again. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Ball on the 45. First and 10. They're going play action. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's brought down for a loss. Offense up to the line fast. They'll run now on second down. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Here we go.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Looking for the back that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Ready? Go.
Here he is on third and long. Connects on the crosser. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Here we go, set.
Throwing the out route complete. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. It's 49ers ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode here. They trail to start the fourth. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Hey, smash Bronco. Huh.
Pass play now. Chased out to his right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with a quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Another try following the sack. This throw is cut. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. One yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Looking for a throw here. And got his man. That's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers take a 4th quarter lead. That one right down the middle. And the 49ers push their lead to 3. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Come out throwing. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Throwing from the gun here. Fits it through the middle. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. They'll throw on 1st. And this one's up there, but a little too far up there.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
From the gun, here's a handoff. Down the sideline inside the 40. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a 4th quarter lead. Now a try to go up by 4, put it out of the range of a field goal. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings take a 4-point lead. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Ready?
They're throwing it. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the first down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
Throwing now on first down. Has him on the quick hitter. And they make the stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Handoff now out of the gun. And he'll get them enough for a first down. Working quickly here.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
65 cap, go!
Throwing from the gun. Completed to his running back. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
To throw it on first down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here.
A loss of 7. Brings up 2nd and 17. At the 28.
Oops, saw some movement there. That's going to cost them 5. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump. And, well, they got one of them to move that time. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Trying again, following the sack. Finds a seam down the middle. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Ready?
Looking to throw. What a clutch play late. He intercepts it. And the Vikings get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick. Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. Here's 2nd and 7. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted! And the 49ers have some new life in the 4th. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. 49ers needing 4 points. The 49ers find themselves in a great spot to start this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Putting one of the tight ends in motion right. Setting up to pass. On the move, headed right. Oh, what a stiff arm. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a 49er first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. He'll look to throw it. Into traffic, complete. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 29-yard line.
Back to throw. Buys time, rolling right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Here he is to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Here he is to throw. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Able to find Chandler here. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Two timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Back to throw. Throwing deep for the end zone. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And he crosses out of bounds, so now we're going to learn who the penalty flag is on. That play's going to stand as we saw it. The penalty declined, and it's 2nd down coming up. Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on 1st down.